Hey there, what's up guys, this is Useless Mango, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to fully slam the Sabre Turbo Custom. Yeah, so that's right, if you saw Mr. Boss for the Win's pre-Sabre Turbo Custom livestream, which I was in, then you'll probably know that he managed to slam the Sabre Turbo Custom to the floor using the method that I'm going to be showing you guys in today's video. Okay, so this video is going to be showing you guys how to do it on Windows 10, and I believe that it still works on Windows 8, and the platform of GTA that I'm playing is PC. And I have heard that if you haven't yet unlocked the maximum suspension yet in GTA Online, then this may not work for you, but if it does, then it may not be permanent. Now I must point out that Rockstar may patch this in the not too distant future, so definitely do this now while you can, and if you do go on to enjoy the video, or you find it useful in any way, shape or form, then be sure to drop the video a like rating and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new and you like my GTA 5 content. With that said, let's not waste any more time and let's get straight into this. Okay, so before we can get started with the actual editing, you're going to need to download 3 things, 2 of which will be linked in the description. So for this, you're going to need a program called Charles Proxy, Fiddler 4 and Grand Theft Auto iFruit. And this is why this tutorial is only for people on Windows 10 or 8, because on these operating systems users have access to the Windows App Store, where you can download the Windows version of iFruit, and all you have to do is open your start menu, search for Store, open it up, and search for the iFruit app, then click the button to install and wait for it to finish. Alright, so after you've downloaded and installed these 3 things, you're going to want to open up Charles Proxy, and unless you've bought it, then you're probably going to have to wait a few seconds for this to open, but this isn't an issue because this is our only use for it. After Charles is fully booted up, it may give you a few notification boxes when you start it up, but they should be okay. And now you want to head over to the Proxy tab at the top and click on the button that says Breakpoint Settings. This should open up a box, and then what you want to do is check the Enable Breakpoints button and then click Add. After clicking Add, another box should be brought up, and what you need to do is type *Rockstar* in the host field and then check the request box at the bottom. After this is done, you want to click OK, then uncheck the Enable Breakpoints box, then you can close Charles. Alright, so now you can head over to the Fiddler 4 application that you installed, and now we need to configure this, and this one is actually incredibly simple, and this is the only time that we actually need to use it. Okay, so go ahead and open up the Fiddler application and hit the Win Config button in the top left. This may be different on Windows 8, but I think they do the same thing. You'll probably get a couple of boxes that pop up, just accept them as they're fine. So once you get to this screen where it has a massive list of applications, you want to scroll down until you find Grand Theft Auto iFruit, then check the box next to it. Once that's done, go ahead and press Save Changes, then you can cross off Fiddler altogether. Now you need to boot up GTA 5 and load into an online session. I would recommend joining an invite only as they're fast and no one else is there to get in the way. Once you're in a GTA Online session, just take the Sabre Turbo Custom and drive it to the nearest Los Santos Customs to you, then tab out of the game. Now I must warn you that if you play the game in full screen, you only have 2 minutes before you're going to get kicked for idling, so I recommend pressing the Alt key and the Enter key at the same time to put the game into windowed mode, and then this allows you to get the full 15-minute timeout before you get kicked for idling. Now once you've tabbed out of the game, you want to go ahead and boot up the iFruit app, and if you haven't already, go ahead and sign in, but do not launch the Los Santos Customs app yet. Once you've signed into iFruit and you're on the home screen, go ahead and boot up Charles. Now you'll probably want to be able to see both of these windows, so I recommend snapping them side by side. Once Charles is fully booted up, go back into iFruit and launch the Los Santos Customs app and wait for it to bring you to the main screen. Once you're here, go ahead and find the Sabre Turbo Custom in your GTA Online characters inventory at the bottom of the app, then click on it. After you can see the customization menu for the Sabre Turbo, you want to go ahead and hit the license plate button in the top right hand corner and change the background to anything you like. Once this is done, head back over to the customization tab at the bottom. Now you need to go back into Charles and hit the trash icon at the top to clear the list and make our lives easier when we come round to ordering. Now what you want to do is hit the red stop icon to enable the breakpoint we set up before, and head back over to the iFruit app and hit the order button and then click accept. The app should now be trying to process the order and an entry should have appeared in Charles. Okay, so now what you want to do is head back over to Charles and hit the Structure tab if you weren't there already, and expand the entry with the blue icon next to it. It should be called prod.ros.rockstargames.com or something like that. Once this has been expanded, you want to go ahead and right click on the very last item in the branch and click edit. Now here's where we're going to modify the Saber Turbo order. So what you want to do is click the text tab at the bottom, but this should bring up the entry but in a format that's somewhat readable. And what you want to go and do is find where it says 32:0 and change the 0 to a 4. And what this is going to do is tell the order that you've actually ordered full suspension for the car, and that's what's going to make the Saber Turbo slam to the floor. Now, ensuring that you haven't yet been kicked from GTA Online, you want to go ahead and click the red stop sign button again to disable the breakpoint, then click the execute button at the bottom. After this is done, go ahead and tab back into GTA Online, and you may have to wait a little bit, but you should then get the text message saying that your Saber Turbo order is ready to fulfill. And what you want to do now is just drive your Saber Turbo into the Los Santos Customs and purchase the order, and what you should see is the Saber Turbo drops to the floor. Alright, so the links to Charles and Fiddler will be linked in the description below, but you'll have to find the iFruit app in the Windows App Store yourself. I'll also leave the link to the Seven Sins Gaming website where I found the instructions to do this, but the reason I made this video was because I found them hard to follow, so I've made this video for you guys to simplify it. Okay, so that's all I've got for you guys today. If you did go on to enjoy the video, or you at least found it interesting, then definitely be sure to drop the video a like rating and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new around here and you like my GTA 5 content. With that said, thanks for watching, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next video.